Welcome everybody to the chapter 1176 detailed spoilers. This chapter looks awesome as fuck. We're getting a ton of like secondary Straw Hats doing shit finally in this arc. Holy shit. Frankie's returning to the story. Sanji's getting some action. Jinbei is beating the UPS allegations. Possibly we'll have to wait and see when the full chapter comes out. But yeah, dude, Frankie's back. Jinbei's doing something. Sanji's fighting. We're getting a little bit of Zoro. We're learning about Dami Reversi later in the video, so stick around for that. As you can see, I'm still in the hotel on a work trip, so please bear with me. I'm still trying to get this content out for you guys, so let me know if you guys enjoy the content with a like down below. But without further ado, let's get to the video. So, starting out, the chapter title is Full of Pride. I don't know what the fuck this is really pertaining to. We'll have to wait and see when the full chapter comes out, but the color spread is Oda redrawing a One Piece volume cover, specifically volume 12 cover, including now all the new Straw Hat members. So, I'm assuming this cover was of the Straw Hats at that time. I have no clue who the fuck those were, but I'll put something on the screen for you guys. So starting out the chapter, Lilith takes out a special machine out of a Vegapunk box. It's the Omni Drain Converter, ODC for short, a machine that can use the energy that is existing in abundance everywhere in Elbaf. So I remember Vegapunk talking about like their energy being all around us in a way, like, and I'm assuming that this tool or whatever is just drawing the energy out of the air or whatever the fuck. Like it sucks something up and converts it into raw energy in a way. So Lilith is just pulling this out of their ass or out of some box. I don't really know where this is coming from. I'm assuming it's maybe shit that they took. It's what the UPS member packed from Egghead, Mr. Jinbei. Jinbei made sure to pack the Omni Drain Converter when they were leaving Egghead. But okay, so Lilith is giving an upgrade to Frankie, dude. Frankie is finally getting a power up. Holy shit, dude. We are literally in the end game, and this motherfucker is still using cola. Lilith is surprised that Frankie, having a pacifista level body, has never tried something greater than cola as an energy source. No shit, dude. I'm also fucking surprised. Bro has no hockey. We are out here using Coca-Cola against literal fucking gods and demons and shit, dude. What are we doing? Oda, please give these motherfuckers a power-up. I mean, he's getting a power-up, but it's just stronger cola, like we're about to find out. Like, can we give him green blood from, like, that's what I was hoping he was going to get. Like, an actual power-up, dude. So, okay, so this is confirming that Frankie has a body, like, on the level of the pacifista, which makes sense. He's just a robotic person. And I don't understand, like, why are we at the point, like, why is he getting this power up now? And like, Frankie, were you too fucking stupid to say, oh, maybe I need a power up? The level of competition I'm fighting is fucking Sasaki, and we're out here fighting Yonkos and shit, dude. Maybe we should boost ourselves. But okay, moving on. Nami orders Zeus to put out the school fire, but Killingham arrives and orders the nightmare monster, Linworm, I don't know what the fuck that is, to swallow Zeus. So I'm assuming Nami was telling Zeus, like, okay, go rain on the fire at the school to put it out, and then Killingham shows up and they fucking eat Zeus. I'm guessing that this Lindworm is something like Jupiter from, like, the Gorosei, like, he's some giant fucking worm, and he's probably coming in and just swallowing Zeus, which, dude, Zeus is actually pretty big. I mean, these monsters are big as fuck, but, like, Zeus is not a pushover. This is honestly, like, Zeus downscaling. I thought Zeus was going to be way stronger than just getting swallowed by some random fucking monster. Like, I'm assuming Zeus is gonna like shock him or something next chapter. Like Zeus will get out of there, but like Zeus is just getting swallowed up. Maybe he needs orders from Nami to really do something, but like, come on, Zeus. So moving on, Lilith and Frankie arrive too to the school, and Lilith uses the Omni Drain converter to suck all the heat energy, making both the school and the library freeze. So she's pulling all of the like fire and drawing in all the energy from that fire. And when doing that, it's causing the school and that shit to just freeze. I don't really know why it's freezing and not just, we're just putting the fire out. I don't really know. But then Lilith turns the heat energy into super heavy cola and gives it to Frankie. How are you making super heavy cola? How are you making super heavy cola and just giving it to. How are you making super heavy cola out of fucking fire? I don't really know. Maybe this is just converting it. Like, you can just take in energy from anything and then convert it into anything. Maybe? Then it's just like, okay, we can just create whatever the fuck we want. Why are we making cola and not something better? What does super heavy cola even mean? I don't really know, but Frankie is getting a power up finally in the series, dude. I think we're moving away from strong right and we're getting a new version. man, I'm just like, why couldn't this happen at Egghead? Literally, Egghead was, dude, Egghead could have been like the Frankie fucking show out. When Frankie punched that Vice Admiral at Egghead, he could have been using his super heavy cola. But now we have Frankie, who's been just sidelined this entire time, is now getting to fight. Like, how many chapters into fucking Elbaf, dude? Like, come on. But okay, so Killingham orders the nightmare monster Linworm to crush the school, and he insults Jimbei for being a fishman. Sanji appears in front of Killingham and says he'll punish him for insulting his Nakama. So, Killingham, okay, we still don't know for sure if Killingham is a fisherman. We assume he's a fisherman. Maybe he's like, he thinks he's like a privileged fisherman or something, or maybe he doesn't even associate himself with a fisherman. But this is basically like these guys are the same race, and he's just hating on him basically. I wonder how Jinbei actually takes this. I wish we could have seen more people like, I don't know, be racist towards fishermen. I don't want to see racism in the series, but like we haven't seen this shit since like Saba Odi, really. I mean, real racism towards the fishermen. Like after Fishman Island, it was just like, okay, now we're done with that topic. Let's move on. But okay, so Sanji's pulling up for Jinbei. This is why I like Sanji, bro. He is the shield of the crew. He is protecting the crew. And him appearing in front of Killingham, I wonder if he speeds blitzed his ass and he's about to just fuck him up, dude. He's like, don't fucking insult my friend, basically. And then in an epic double page, Jinbei using a vagabond drill. I think that's the same punch move he used on Big Mom in Whole Cake Island to send her flying. And Frankie with his new super heavy cola, he uses a new punch attack called Strong Dexter. I don't know. I'm assuming it's like the same thing where he's like launching his fist or something, but because it's a new punch attack, but maybe it's just like powered up with something, like it's boosted in some way. And they're basically defeating this worm and freeing Zeus. So okay, I didn't even fucking know that. They're freeing Zeus. Zeus didn't even free himself. He's just this Lin worm is getting just packed up, which I mean it's just a fucking dream monster. It's not anything big, but it's like, okay, Jinbei and Frankie. Is Frankie on Jinbei level now with his fucking new cola? Continuing, and in the same double page, Sanji crushes Killingham head brutally with a concassere. I think that's how you say it. I think this is just like a downward kick on his fucking head, maybe. But this isn't the same page, so we're seeing like a three straw hat combo move in a way. Not like a combo move, but like they're all attacking at the same time. So I bet this is a super cool double page. Sanji's out here frying this fish's ass, dude. I'm all here for this. I think this is gonna be awesome. I did not expect Sanji to be fighting Killingham. I thought Sanji versus Sommers was basically guaranteed after fucking Sommers is talking about love and shit the entire arc. I was like, oh, this dude is definitely fighting Sommers. And I assumed Zoro was going to fight Killingham since he's a minority, because that's just what Zoro does. I thought that Jinbei was going to be fighting Killingham. Maybe he is actually doing something when he insults him. I hope it's just like Jinbei doesn't just get insulted and go fight the worm. Like, dude, can you fight someone of fucking significance, dude? You are a former warlord of the sea. Can you do something impressive? I can't say that he's for sure out of the UPS store now. I mean, it's like, dude, you beat a fucking dream worm, and Sanji is defeating the person who created those worms. But okay, moving on to probably the biggest thing in the chapter, we are on to the Dami Reversi portion of this. Dami Reversi, Dory, and Brogy say goodbye to each other, and they cut off each other's head. But their bodies flip back, like when Emu used Dami Reversi, but in the other way, to normal self, and they are fully recovered. So they kill each other, they fucking cut each other's head off. I'm assuming they cut their fucking heads off, and then they get flipped back to normal. And they're fully healed. So we essentially know that okay, so it's basically confirmed that in order to beat Dami Reversi or to undami Reversi someone, you just kill them, and then they come back they come back full fucking health. I don't understand how this is supposed to make sense, dude. You're telling me that Joy Boy lost to Emu in the past when all you gotta do is just beat these fuckers. Like, okay, how did Joy Boy lose? How is Joy Boy losing? And more importantly, how did Zebek die? Garp and Roger put this motherfucker on 1 HP. He regained control. He didn't get flipped back to full health. It seemingly, like Garp and Roger beating rocks, seemingly broke his Dami Reversi, and then what does he do? He's on 1 health laying on the ground, and then Garling fucking kills him. He should have been brought back to full health. So, dude, I'm almost thinking Zebek is alive, Zebek, dude, like, Zebek could be alive. I mean, we have no confirmation that he's actually dead. Garling stabs him. What if Zebek just literally, like, when Garling stabs him, he just, like, comes back to life or some shit? I mean, it's literally like, we don't know for sure that it was Dami Reversi, right? I mean, Emu stabbed him. No, it was Dami Reversi. I'm pretty sure Emu said Dami Reversi. I mean, Garp and Roger were able to stop the Dami Reversi transformation, so maybe they didn't actually kill Zebek, they stopped the transformation some other way, but by doing that, it left him at critical HP and not like actually fixed the transformation the right way. Because other than that, like, I don't understand how he would have, like, how did Zebek die in that case? How did he not come back full health if these fuckers are? I don't know. We're gonna have to see the full chapter to see the shit. So in the earlier spoilers, it was like saying that maybe it was the drums of liberation that were fixing Dory and Brogy in this case. We weren't for sure if it was killing them or if it was the drums of liberation, and maybe it's a combination of the two. Like, because the drums of liberation are active, killing them actually frees them. Maybe I like I just don't get how Rocks didn't come back to full health and these guys do. So maybe it has to be like either something was different or to change something or Rox is alive. That's all I can take from this. But okay, continuing. In the amazing final double page of the chapter, we see Zoro, Dory, Brogy, Haruden, and Stanson standing together ready to fight the other Dami Reversi giants. So Zoro's getting ready, Haruden's getting ready, Dory and Brogy are back, and they're all getting ready to fight. Stanson's there too. But they're all getting ready to fight these rest of these giants. I don't know how many giants there necessarily are. None of them are particularly like, I don't know, noteworthy Dami Reversi giants. They're just the rest of the fodder giants. But okay, we're getting some confirmation here. So Stanson says, dying once would end their demonic transformation. And Brogy says, even if they become a ruined corpse, once flipped over, they're as good as new. So we're essentially getting confirmation. Dying ends their demonic transformation. And then Brogy's saying, like, even if they get fucked up beyond belief while they're Dami Reversied, once they die, they come back full health. So how did Rox get out of Dami Reversi and stay low health? And then when he died, he died. Like, we're breaking all of the rules here. Otherwise, something else happened on God Valley, or something else is going on here. Either something is going on here or something was going on at God Valley. One of the two. And it's really interesting that dying once would end their demonic transformation. And I think about like when Luffy like quote unquote died on the rooftop. Like Luffy died in order to get to Gear 5. Is there a significance that he died? Like Luffy dying, what did that really do? I don't really know. I have to think about that more. But Zoro says, so we can just go for it. I'm sure Zoro's very happy that he can just go full fucking out on these guys because he can just kill them. They're essentially like practice dummies. They'll just keep coming at you. You can go full ham on them. They'll regenerate. Once you kill them, they come back to normal. I don't really get that. How are you killing them if they regenerate? Like, what constitutes killing them? Like, I don't really know. Because Dami, Reversi, Dory, and Brogy, they cut each other's head. How, like, why didn't they just regenerate? Why did they flip back? I don't really know. We'll have to see. Maybe they're like, you have to like fully eviscerate them because I don't think the regeneration is maybe necessarily the same as like a God's Knight or something. But Haruden says, no need for holding back. It would appear that if we afflict enough damage to kill them, they'd be back to normal. I don't understand this because like they have regeneration. They have regeneration. What do you mean if you inflict enough damage to kill them? Like, okay, you stab them in the heart, they should just regenerate. You just kill them? And so this has to be like, okay, their regeneration has to work differently than the God's Knights. But okay, Dory says slicing off their heads, digging out their hearts. So okay, you just have to kill them. And the chapter ends with all of them grimming malevolently and saying, we can't do that. So they're like, okay, we have full reign here just to go fucking buck wild on these guys. So, and there's a break next week. So unfortunately there's a break next week, but we have a lot to think about here. So okay, like, dude, this is just like, Oda now can just draw people actually getting cut, people actually dying. But it's like, oh, wow, you killed this guy? No, he's just gonna be brought back full health and now it's all good. I don't really know. I'm excited to see the panels for this, especially like I really want to see this like combo attack between Luffy, or I mean between Frankie, Jinbei, and Sanji. I want to see that double page. That's gonna be so super dope. I'd like to see if maybe we get a little bit more information about like what is Robin and Usopp doing? Because those were the other two that were with the Jinbei and Nami group. Maybe they're going off to do something else. Robin should be going to the library. Why is she not at the library? That was the whole thing she was talking about, is how she needs to save the books and shit. Why didn't she go with Nami? And then that would have left Usopp to go do something in this fucking arc, because Usopp's done jack shit. But okay, so yeah, maybe we'll get a little bit more clarification or like more hints as to how Dami Reversi is actually being fixed. Maybe I don't know. I think the drums of liberation could actually, play a part in this, but and then also we aren't seeing like Emu's reaction that I know of. We're not seeing Emu's reaction to them actually reversing Dami Reversi. I wonder if Emu can like tell that Dami Reversi was reversed in some way because it's Emu's power. We'll have to see if we see Emu just going dot 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 or some lame ass shit, but I don't know. We probably don't get any Brook this chapter. Probably no Usopp. I don't think we're getting any Luffy or Loki or Emu. So I don't really know. But this is all the Straw Hats are doing something. Frankie is back. Vegapunk's here. I don't know where Bonnie is. Bonnie isn't in this chapter to my knowledge. Maybe Bonnie is with Frankie and Lilith. We'll have to wait. Maybe she just stayed back at the at whatever the ruins or wherever the fuck they were at the giant robot. But yeah, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. See ya.